So let us put it there. You write a few points. All of you write. First point. The gases can be liquefied by applying pressure. The gases can be liquefied by applying pressure.
1 minute, sir.
Okay. The gases can be liquefied. The gases can be liquefied. The gases can be liquefied. The gases can be liquefied by applying pressure. The gases can be liquefied by applying pressure and lowering temperature. The gases can be liquefied by applying pressure and lowering temperatures. The gases can be liquefied by applying pressure and lowering temperature. And lowering temperature. Example. Ammonia gas can be liquefied. Ammonia gas. Ammonia means NH3. You want it, that is also you can remember. Understanding? Ammonia gas can be liquefied. Ammonia gas can be liquefied by applying high pressure. By applying high pressure. By applying high pressure and lowering the temperature. And lowering the temperature. And lowering the temperature. Do you understand? Completed or not? Yes or Nora?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Sir.
Right. The conversion of solid carbon dioxide means in the sense of what? Dry ice. That is what you should remember. The conversion of solid carbon dioxide. The conversion of
Sir, this is second example, sir.
example. Dry ice. The conversion of solid carbon dioxide. The conversion of solid carbon dioxide into carbon dioxide gas. Into carbon dioxide gas. Into carbon dioxide gas. In a change of state. In a change of state. In a change of state, from which state to which state? Let me see.
Sir, 1 minute, repeat that conversion of solid carbon dioxide.
This is from which state to which state? Anybody?
Solid to gas.
Solid to
Solid to gas. That is.
Simulation, sir.
That is right. The conversion of solid carbon dioxide. The conversion of solid carbon dioxide into carbon dioxide gas. Into carbon dioxide gas. The conversion of solid carbon dioxide into carbon dioxide gas. Into carbon dioxide gas. Gas is a change of state. Is a change of state. Is a change of state which is caused by the decrease in pressure, which is caused by the decrease in pressure and higher atmospheric pressure, a higher atmospheric temperature. Decreasing pressure and higher atmospheric temperature. Higher atmospheric temperature. Actually, now you tell me, what is the color of carbon dioxide gas? Is it able to see with us? We cannot able to see the color of carbon dioxide gas. So carbon dioxide gas is colorless. It is colorless. But if you make it into solid, it is a white color. Remember, it is a white color solid.
White color.
Do you understand, Ra? It is a white color solid. And you can see here, this carbon dioxide, understanding, a solid carbon dioxide, which is known as dry ice, is extremely cold substance. Understand? It is extremely extremely cold substance, so that we are using in ice cream cold. Understanding? Food industry, deep freeze food and to keep ice cream cold, we are using this. So we can use this solid dry ice in understanding food industries and ice cream industries. That is what I should say. So that only I am saying it. Write it. A solid carbon dioxide. What is the color of that? White color. You should note it down. White color. A solid carbon dioxide. A solid carbon dioxide.
Sir, third example, sir.
No. Next point. Continuing point. Continuing. Solid carbon dioxide is an extremely cold substance. Extremely cold substance, and it can produce extremely cold substance, and it can produce extremely cold substance, and it can produce much lower temperatures than that of ordinary ice, means normal water, normal ice, than that of, it can produce much lower temperature than that produced by normal ice or else ordinary ice. It can produce much lower temperatures than that produced by ordinary ice. So it is more effective for cooling purposes, used to deep freeze, F-R-E-Z-E, deep freeze food, and to keep ice cream cold, that is. Do you understand, Ra? To keep ice cream cold, that is. So that is the last statement regarding this pressure. So by applying temperature also we can change the state of matter, and by applying pressure also few substances we can change the state of matter. But by temperature we can do any substance at any state, in the sense of solid to liquid or liquid to gas, or again gas to liquid or liquid to solid. But by using pressure, only few substances they can change their state. It is not possible to change the state by applying pressure of solid substances like iron, metals, particularly hard metals, because they will never change it into liquid state by lowering the temperature, by increasing the pressure. That is what. So that is why you should remember. Okay, Ra? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is all about the today's class. And the next class we are going to study, the next concept is a natural change of state of liquid to gaseous state. That is what I have told you. What is naturally? Evaporation. Understand? So if manually we are converting liquid to gaseous state by boiling, understand, by providing external heat, then that is called as boiling. Understand? But if the same liquid to gaseous state is converting naturally by the atmospheric temperatures, then that is called as evaporation. So from here, in the next class, we people will study, and also will study the differences between evaporation and boiling. Understand? For example, normally I will say, if we start heating something, then our surroundings will become hot or cold. Our surroundings will become hot or cold. If we're heating something,
Hot.
our surroundings will become hot. Means in the sense of temperature will rise. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If evaporation will takes place, do you know that it will gives you cooling? It will gives you cooling. Why, sir? Means because it will absorb the temperature from the atmosphere, so that if will remove the temperature, it will become cold. So here it will add the temperature to the atmosphere, so that only it will rises in temperature. So that is all understanding. In the next class, we will study very clearly what is evaporation, what is the difference between evaporation and boiling. That is all we will study.